Welcome to BeardyBirtFlips, where I turn second hand into a second income. So, big charity shop haul yesterday. Well, not big. I got about 10 items, but got some pretty decent gear, and I'll put it on. I'll put it on the screen as to what I think I'll get for each piece. So, first piece, just a pretty standard red quarter zip Orvis XL. Just pretty bog standard, but they tend to sell quite well. So, chuffed with that. Got some Claudio Lugli, nice multicolored check. Seems quite small for a medium. But nice. Paid £5 for that. £5.75. Nice multicolored Boden. Sort of almost a gingham check. The reason I picked this up is because it's 100% linen. A lot of the time, the construction of the garment will help sell it. So, 100% linen. Don't know if you can see that. Decent. 6. I'm not going to make massive amounts on these, but they're kind of your bread and butter items. The Lugli's probably a little bit more, but the Orvis and the Boden, you know, I'll probably be looking to sell them for like 17, 18. So it's not going to make you a millionaire unless you do it a million times. So some Norwich City shorts. I think these are the third kit. Just noticed some marking on there, which I didn't notice in the shop. I don't know if you can see that. So the other 3 pieces were in mint condition, like excellent condition. These, if I'd have seen the marking, I probably wouldn't have picked them up. But you still probably get a tenner back from that. And I tend to cross-list everything to Vinted. So if things do have marks, generally, like you can double your money on most things on Vinted. eBay, with some things you can kind of triple your money. But just a pair of brand new Speedos. I find swimwear tends to sell really well, especially if it's new. I picked up a swimming costume not long ago for like £4 or £5 and sold it for 25. So be on, constantly look out for Speedo and for swimwear. Okay, nice pair of Rohan bags, these are called. I find the sizing is very weird with Rohan. I had a pair of cut-offs, cropped trousers, said size 14 in it, but they definitely weren't a size 14 women's. But these should do nicely. Rohan's a really good brand to look out for. Tends to sell all year round. So yeah, bit like these are in good condition. There's a tiny bit of marking, but it's so faint that I don't think it will affect value. A little bit of scuffing to the poppers, but decent, good brand. Is another brand that like a lot of people might pass up on, but they're really good. Especially the chinos, like the Chicago chinos. They're named after US cities, but if you find them in good condition, you can turn £4 into 24 on eBay easy. So Mayer jeans, like nice chocolate brown. Really, really good condition. I'd expect to get 18 to 24 for these. Paid $6.50. On some of this stuff, I did pay up a little bit, but it's worth it to keep the store ticking by and growing the store as well. And a nice Barbour micro cord. Barbour again, awesome brand to look out for. The wax jackets sell into their hundreds if you get them in good condition, but their clothing also sells really well, especially the kind of plaid flannel shirts. They do nicely. Yeah, nice Barbour. It's in a smallish size on medium, so it'll sell all right. Again, 18 to 22 for that, and paid $6. I paid $8.50 for that. And a pair of Barker loafers. I've sold the dress shoes before, but I've never sold the loafers. And there's a little bit of damage there, which again, I didn't notice in the shop, so that's going to affect the price. But I only paid £3.50 for them. I'll get them cleaned up a little bit. Should, get 15 at least back for those. And the last thing, which I thought was quite special, is this Paul & Shark full zip XL, good size, merino wool and acrylic. I've had these jumpers before, but they've been like 100% acrylic, and these sell for anything between 30 to 60. These are really, really good. So really nice, great condition, nice little kind of leather border around the logo, side arm patch. It's got a few dog hairs on it, so I need to sort that out before I put it on eBay. It's got these it's almost like a faux suede around the collar and the pockets as well, so that all adds value. But a half decent hours work at the charity shops, which is good that I got this stuff, because I ordered 40 pairs of diesel and G-Star jeans from a wholesaler, and on the day that I was expecting it to be delivered, they haven't got them in stock. So that's really, really annoying, isn't it? And then I got something just for my personal, for work. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, please make sure you subscribe and like the video. See you next time.